They say you can tell everything about a person by how they treat someone who can't do anything for them. That night, Vin Diesel learned that truth firsthand when a restaurant manager forgot the meaning of respect, and Vin reminded him who really ran the place. Vin Diesel walked into Maison Rue, one of the most acclaimed fine dining spots in downtown Los Angeles, a place he quietly co-owned. He wasn't there to make an appearance. No cameras, no entourage. Just Vin, blending in, wearing jeans and a dark jacket. He had learned a long time ago that the real truth of a place wasn't written in profit reports or customer reviews. It was whispered in the corners, felt in the way employees treated one another when no one was watching. The restaurant was busy, silverware clinking, laughter bouncing off the walls, and the low hum of a jazz playlist running through the speakers. Everything looked perfect, at least on the surface. From his seat near the back, Vin scanned the room with quiet focus. The servers moved with rhythm, smiles tight but practiced. And then he noticed her, a young black waitress, maybe mid-20s, carrying herself with quiet grace. Her name tag read, Alicia. She moved quickly, balancing plates with ease, polite, professional, everything you'd want in a staff member. But then Vin's eyes caught on something else. The manager. A man in his late 30s, wearing a smug smile and a neatly pressed suit. Kyle, the name tag said. His tone was sharp, his body language arrogant, like someone who thought his position gave him power over others. Vin watched as Kyle barked orders, correcting servers mid-floor, snatching menus from their hands. Every time he walked past Alicia, his smirk grew colder. Vin's jaw tightened. He knew that look, the kind of man who thought respect was optional. Minutes later, Vin heard it. Kyle's voice, cutting across the chatter like a knife. Kyle. Alicia, table 6 has been waiting for their drinks. You planning to move sometime today, or are we on your schedule again? The dining room went quiet for a second. Alicia froze mid-step, the tray trembling in her hands. She whispered softly, I was just waiting for the bartender to finish, sir. Kyle scoffed loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. Kyle. Excuses again. You people always have one. The words hit like a slap. A couple of diners looked up, uncomfortable, but no one spoke. Alicia's eyes dropped to the floor, her shoulders tense with humiliation. She whispered, I'm sorry, sir. And that's when Vin Diesel, the man who had been silent the entire time, set his glass down. Slowly, quietly, but his silence had weight. He rose from his seat, every step deliberate. The entire floor seemed to feel the air shift as he walked toward them. No one recognized him at first, not as the actor, not as the owner. Just a tall man with a calm but dangerous presence. He stopped beside Kyle. Vin, is there a problem here? Kyle turned, irritated. Kyle, sir, this is a staff matter. Please go back to your table, we're handling it. Vin tilted his head, voice low but firm. Vin, I'm sure you are. Just want to make sure everyone's being treated with respect while you do. Kyle laughed under his breath. Kyle. Respect. She's lucky to even be working here. Some of these people... He didn't finish the sentence, because Vin's expression had changed. The warmth in his eyes vanished. His shoulders squared. His voice dropped into that deep, unmistakable tone everyone in Hollywood knew too well. Vin, careful with your next words. The room went completely silent. Every waiter stopped mid-step. Even the kitchen staff peeked out from the back. Kyle blinked, suddenly uncertain. Kyle, who even are you to talk to me like that? Vin reached into his jacket, pulled out his wallet, and flipped it open, revealing the ownership badge for Maison Rue Hospitality Group. Vin Diesel. I own this place. Gasps rippled through the room. Alicia's eyes widened. Kyle's smirk dissolved into panic. Vin stepped closer, his tone low, steady, and cold. Vin, you think because someone works for you, you get to humiliate them? You think leadership means talking down to the people who make this place run? Kyle stammered. I was just trying to maintain standards. Vin. Standards? Vin interrupted, eyes locked on him. Then start with your own, because what I just saw has no place in any business with my name on it. He turned slightly, addressing the staff and guests alike. Vin, this restaurant was built to be a place where everyone is respected, no matter their position, no matter their color, no matter who's watching. If anyone here thinks they're too good to remember that, they can hand in their badge and walk out the door right now. No one moved. Kyle swallowed hard, his face pale. Vin looked back at him. Vin, hand over your keys, Kyle. You're done here. Kyle's lips trembled. He tried to speak, but Vin's stare froze him where he stood. With shaking hands, he unclipped his key card and placed it on the counter. Vin didn't even look down. Vin, apologize to her. Kyle turned, voice cracking. Kyle, I'm sorry, Alicia. She looked at him, calm but strong. Alicia, don't tell me. Do better to the next person you work with, if anyone will have you. The guests broke into quiet applause. Alicia's eyes shimmered with tears, but for the first time that night, they were tears of relief, not shame. Later that night, after the customers left, the staff gathered in the dining area. Vin stood in front of them, no longer angry, just resolute. Vin, what happened tonight should never happen again. This isn't about firing one bad manager. It's about making sure everyone here knows their worth. No one, and I mean no one, gets to make you feel small in a place built on respect. He turned to Alicia. Vin, you handled yourself with strength. Starting tomorrow, you're being promoted to floor supervisor. You've earned it. She gasped softly, speechless. Alicia, thank you. Sir, Vin, don't thank me. You did the hard part. You stayed true to who you are. The rest of the staff applauded, the tension melting into warmth. Leadership isn't about power. It's about protection. The strongest people aren't the ones who stand on the stage. They're the ones who stand up for others when no one else will. And that night, Vin Diesel reminded everyone that silence has its time. But when respect is broken, silence ends.